Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or Jaded Rabbit. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining along for, it's not quite late night. I mean, feels like it's late night. I look out my window here in Canada. Thankfully, no rockets going off overhead. But it's like the stark black. It's just not racist. It's just very black outside. So like I'm scared cuz like my poor planties. I want them to have sun and heat. But winter is coming and things are dying and it's terrible. But you know what else is terrible? Mortal Kombat 1, babes. I will stand by the statement. Well, where was I going with that? I forgot. I stand by the statement that Mortal Kombat 1 has ruined my life. And I think it's ruined the lives of so many people, and they don't even realize it yet. Let's just think about MK11 for a moment. MK11, I never used Twitter. The only thing that I would check on Twitter was two things. There was two things that I did on Twitter. I would check Ed Boon's Twitter for a crypt event notification. And then if there wasn't one, I would complain to WB Games support. Yes, Dave has been doing this for a very long time. Or the other thing I would check on would be, Jandy. Do you remember Jandy? Jonathan Anderson, one of the devs at NRS? He was how I was able to get my Beat or NetherRealm developer combat card. Beat him. But I don't know. These guys, these developers, I think they need some sense beaten into them. All of the curtains were pulled back on this game and on people with Mortal Kombat 1. It revealed people for their true selves. And I think for myself, notable example would be Fate, Ben, where he goes around saying things like, "Oh, I question what happened in World War II." Oh, I can't do an Australian accent. God damn it. But, like, what happened in World War II? That's the voice now. Or the N word is for the Irish. Or, we've never been to the moon. Like, what the fuck? Damn. So I saw that Feet was denying World War II's actual occurrences. Oh yeah, Jews weren't going to Auschwitz in an easy bake oven or something. I don't know what he thought was at Auschwitz. Is that where they make the easy bake ovens? For Feet, I guess. But you know, like I've sort of like moved past Feet at this point. I mean, like all of the juicy stuff that Feet would be saying that would be easily accessible would be on his Christian ministry channel, which he no longer updates. Which sucks, and I don't really want to click on his regular videos, so I pray to God if you do watch Feet and you hear him say something stupid, tell me about it, please. But I was very much inspired, much because there was nothing to do in Mortal Kombat 1, to do other things with my time, like take care of plants or go on Twitter. And I think my big mistake here was going on Twitter, because when I went on Twitter, it revealed to me that Ghosty Girl and the Thinny are queer for Palestine. Terrorist supporters of terrorists. I'm not saying that they're terrorists, but I'm saying that they are supporting terrorist-like behavior. And I had read previously from Finney that he said that he's been very vocal about all of this. Now, here's the thing. I would have hoped that if he is being very vocal politically about something, I don't think anything I've done here on my channel is politics. I don't care for politics. All I do is take my flashlight and shine it in the faces of these degenerates asking me to revise history or revise chromosomes. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Tammy, I heard that one. Tammy, I heard that one. Her name was Harsimran Kaur. She was here for only like a year or two. It was in Eastern Canada. That's so depressing. But yeah, like I watch the news. I don't think some people are watching all of the newses. Like if they are watching their news, clearly they're only watching Russian television news or news from Al Jazeera network or something that's very biased. Like I like more balanced pieces of information. And I look towards other people in the Mortal Kombat community, and I see none of them talking about how such a large segment of them are queer for Palestine. I have been living under a rock. And Jax Briggs said to me, I don't got centuries for you to get woke. So I'm sorry, Jax Briggs. It took me a while, but I'm woke now. I am certainly keeping my eyes on these people in the Mortal Kombat sphere, not flat circle, but a sphere. I'm keeping my eyes on them because they're disgusting me. They're attacking me with their politics. I don't care about politics. I am not in Israel or Palestine. I am neither. This does not involve me. But you know what does involve me? History books. Ooh, I love a history book. Ooh, I love reading. I love figuring out things. I don't like being told what to think by people. For instance, this individual is about to tell us what to believe.
I am a woman, and I use the women's restroom. And I guarantee you, not one of you will stop me. And if you got a problem with it, use a different bathroom. I am a woman, and I use the women's restroom.
Okay, yes. Woman with 5 o'clock shadow and a part that underneath the nose, you know, like the little septum area of the nose, he didn't bother to flatten it out to shave. Like, what a lazy, quick, hasty shave. That's why that other girl who was telling me how to sneakily and secretly transition, like, she was giving me not useful, but at least some shaving tips. But this guy just didn't even bother to try with tips. He's like, ooh, I thought he shaved an eyebrow, but I think the eyebrow is just lower than the other one for reasons unknown. Like, if you cover up one half of the face, you wouldn't expect to see the other half over there. Choose your half, which one you prefer.
Restroom. And I guarantee you, not one of you will stop me. And if you got a problem with it, use a different bathroom.
What happened to his face? I would say it's the hormones, maybe? I'm not sure. Life? Cruel life? Yes, perhaps. But I would say, like, maybe this individual shouldn't be so aggressive about going to the washroom. People are just trying to pee. What's going on? What's going on? Maybe he's transitioning? Hello, I don't know. Transitioning into what? Ooh, could you imagine trans Gollum? I'm just saying, could you imagine? I'm not saying that he is trans Gollum. I'm just saying, could you imagine? I can, because it would look like Sasha Cara Colby. She looks kind of Carrie Colby, yeah. Okay, so very nice. So we not only have people telling us what to believe in terms of gender, but we also have people telling me what to believe in terms of Palestine and Israel. Oh, yes, Ghosty Girl. So, oh, I love the drama. Oh, I love the tea. The tea is piping hot. Give me that tea. Yes, that sweet tea, hunty. Give me that tea. So, OMG, I love it. I love it. She blocked me. Ooh, I feel like I'm part of an elite group of people who've been blocked by Ghosty Girl. I will say that for everything that I've said about Stephanie Brownback, Dominic Cianciolo, Ed Boon, I mean, like, I've said a lot of stuff about Steffi. I even made her a sing-song. Steffi. Steffi, please come brown back me. Steffi, please come brown back me. I saw you on the latest Kombat cast. You look so old. I laughed because anyways, I love it. So yeah, so she blocked me. I love it. Why she blocked me for? I don't even use a Twitter. What does my Twitter look like? Someone educate me. What does my Twitter look like? Dave, educate yourself. What does your Twitter look like? Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is what my Twitter looks like. It's dead. I'm okay and kind of okay with saying that because I don't use Twitter. The last time I used Twitter was June 21st, 2023. You know why? Because I had nothing nice to say about Mortal Kombat. I learned a long time ago, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it. But I mean, like, I make exception here because this is my video diary. I will be completely honest to myself in my video diary. F off. But yes, this is very, very like, she thought she needed to ban this. I have never added her. I have never contacted her. I have added her on YouTube, but I guess she had to go look me up on the Twitter. LOL. I mean, not even Steffi has done it, and I feel like I've gone in on Steffi. This is so insane, so hilarious. So I love it. Keep it up, Ghosty girl, because Ghosty, you think I can't see your profile? Oh, you think I can't see your profile? Oh, okay. What's this? What's this right here? What's this right here, right now? This is your profile. So you thought you blocked me? Oh, look. So she's posting more politics, more shit. That's why I need to be able to go on to Steffi's alt account so that I can see more and more political propaganda that she's shoving in the faces of people who are just trying to play a Mortal Kombat. People aren't following Ghosty Girl for her politics. That's not what her YouTube is about. Look at her YouTube. Just look at it. What's her YouTube about? Her YouTube's about sucking the dick of NRS. Okay. Unlocking Halloween Melina skin unsatiable zombie. Oh, yeah? Oh, so you blocked me, but how is it that I can look at all your videos, Ghosty Girl? Didn't get rid of me. It's not going away. This one here is not going away. Because I got my magnifying glass looking at this terrorist bitch. This bitch who supports terrorism. Not that she's a terrorist. But, you know, keeping the words short, whatever. So she's like, we repeat, no more is safe in Gaza. Children need a ceasefire now. Horror after horror is unfolding in Gaza. I mean, horror after horror is unfolding all over the world. Do we forget the problems of the Uyghur Muslims in Xinjiang, China? Do we forget the constant threat of war from China upon Taiwan? Oh yeah, you're living in Taiwan, but China decides, ooh, let's bomb all the fish in the Taiwan Strait. Or how about the poor Pakistanis who had their passports taken away so that they could do indentured servitude in Dubai, building the tallest skyscrapers in the world? Like, you're asking for a very biased political view, Ghosty. You're asking for people to focus solely on one thing. You don't care about the pain and suffering of everyone. How about the poor Israelis who died on October 7th? How about the continuing poor casualties that are happening on both sides because Hamas is a terrorist organization in charge of not even a country? Palestine's not a country. It's just a region. The same region which shares its name with Israel, mandatory Palestine. I mean, I think a lot of people are so young, which is how I know that Thinny and Ghosty must be very young, sub 35, who have not seen or understood or read a history book or heard about Palestine prior to World War II. Because when you say things like you want to liberate Palestine from river to sea, you're talking about the destruction of Israel. Now, I have seen UNICEF, I have seen some of these organizations talking, UN is doing fuck all. Yeah, because UN is helping Ukraine? No, UN is the most useless piece of shit. They got Meghan Markle giving speeches. So, where are they doing anything? And rather than reposting shit, Ghosty Girl, why don't you actually do something? If this is something that's so important for you, why don't you do something about it? Like, off of the computer, like, away from a keyboard, you terminally online loser. Why are you only at your computer? I love taking care of my mother because I feel like it grounds me in reality. I change bedpans, I give medicines, I make food, I cook, I clean. I'm the best little housewife in Gaza. I'm the best little housewife. So, like, I have so much to do beyond just internet and drama and Twitter. But Ghosty's on Twitter all the time. Can she get a boyfriend? Can this bitch get a boyfriend? Is the question. Had an awesome time at the launch party of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Oh my god, so she's shilling for Xbox. Yay! This is how I know and how I don't trust these influencers. Because they're paid and sponsored and bought for by other people's pocket. This isn't a legitimate social activity where she actually has a friend. Like, does this girl have a friend? Where's the real life? So now she's gonna play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 because she was given free promotional materials. Great. Yeah, they pay for her to go to a trip. They pay for her to get the game. They pay for her to play it. How nice. How nice. Okay, so I think we're all caught up on the most recent Ghosty Girl shenanigans. She thought she could block me. I would like to elaborate here. Twitter is removing the block feature. Much like on YouTube, when you ban or block someone, it doesn't prevent them from watching your video or leaving a dislike. It does prevent them from leaving a comment. So I myself have never bothered to make a comment on Twitter. I mean, like I said, I don't really use Twitter. Like, I'll make a sing-song, but the sing-song was always ignored by NRS because I criticized them too much. So this is great. I'm glad that she felt the need to block me. I hope she feels safe, but it doesn't prevent me from pulling up her history and perusing it. Ooh, I love searching people's history. Very fun. So here we go. June 16th, Ghosty Girl, Eid Mubarak, and Free Palestine. When I hear the words Free Palestine, this also equals support Hamas. Okay, great. Great. Okay, cool. So we are supporting Hamas, the terrorists. This is awesome. So awesome. So Ghosty Girl is out here supporting terrorists with cupcakes and a tweet. Right? That's totally appropriate behavior. Let's see what people are saying. Eid Mubarak to your family, Palestine thing, W Losty, thank you so much. So, like, I don't think people care. So no one wanted to get into it with her. But she had a recent twit go like, oh, where is it? Something went viral for her. Don't know why this is going viral, but anyway, free Palestine. So this is her tweet that she made about Joker 2 and some bullshit. Honestly, I don't watch movies. You know what kind of movies I like to watch? Romance movies. The last movie I was watching was called Mrs. Willoughby and the Haunted Bookstore. I was like, okay, I don't like scary, but I like romance. So like so she's like finding her partner, and it seems like the bookstore is haunted. It was very nice. I loved it. It was perfect for me. Not too scary. But yeah, people are losing their mind for this kind of crap. Great. Why is this girl jettisoning her pelvis forward as if she has a dick? Why do people like to pretend they have dicks? Oh yeah, I forgot.
I am a woman, and I use the women's restroom.
Okay, so then Ghosty Girl is out here saying, don't know why this is going viral, but anyway, free Palestine. So this deluded monster of a woman thinks that, oh, I'm going viral. Yeah, viral like an STI. Viral like herpes, and I want it gone, but I can't get rid of it. Like, that's how it's viral. But here we go. She's going to use her platform to talk about politics. And I've been calling out Dominic for this shit with the video game forever. Because I play the video game and I can see the politics when all the characters are looking like this one. When all the characters are looking like this one and you don't know what the gender is. You can see that they are trying to politicize the effing game, even the character designs. But here, she's politicizing her Twitter. Great. Fantastic. I wish she had the balls to do it on her YouTube. The problem with these people is that they don't got balls. Like, not real ones. Theoretical, hypothetical, will and strength and mental fortitude to stand by what you say. But she doesn't. She's a ghost. She's fucking ghosty girl. So here we go. Speak up, queen. Terrorist shitbag. Fuck Palestine. Cringe AF. Israel just did that. Fuck Allah. Oh my god. You know, I don't know what Ghosty was expecting, but the top comments are as such. Lol, stick to watching movies. More candy for you. Lame. No, see, some of these people are way too fucking extreme. Like, can't we just let peace and love be the story for everyone? Like, why can't the Arab gays sleep with the Jew gays? Like, why are we denying them from being gay with each other? Just let them be gay together. It's terrible. Not kill everyone. Oh my word. So, what an amazing scene. I support Free Palestine. Speak up, Free Palestine. Wrong. This immediately disqualifies your opinion. Now I need to see the movie myself. Lamau, you blanks, well, you retards, are pathetic. I was originally on y'all's side now. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Step 1, make a GoFundMe. Step 2, make a lot of money. Step 3, buy a brain. And I would say, Ghosty Girl needs to buy a brain. From the recent postings that I've seen, and I'm sure there's more history, and when Dave gets a chance, he'll do more. What do the children call it? Doom scrolling? I'll doom scroll through her Twitter, watching all of the stupidness that she's posting, and then we'll make another video about it, because that's what I like to do. So I really make these videos also as a form of documentation, archival. Here in a world where you could have been using Wayback Machine to provide trusted citations in the future, capture a web page as it appears now for use later. Instead of having some sort of impartial resource documentation of things happening on the internet, Queers for Palestine have brought down the Library of Alexandria, the digital one at least, because the Internet Archive is still continuing to fight against the Queer for Palestine hackers. I can't believe Palestine hackers, who are motivated by some sort of politics, is taking down such an important, impartial resource. So that's why now I'm documenting Ghosty Girl and her Twitter and all the shit that she's saying. Oh, yeah. And you know what? We're going to be doing that too with Thinny. Oh, yes, because we've got all sorts of tweets ready from him, which make me question, who is the bigger anti-Semite, Feet or Thinny? You tell me. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Do you want Doom scroll through the twata? Yes. Claymore agenda. What's Ghosty Girl's agenda? I don't. Flat agenda. Oh, Andrew, stop blaming people. Stop blaming a whole group of people based on religion. It's no better than Ghosty Girl or Thinny. That's kind of what they're doing. They're blaming the whatever you're saying. Oh, my word. Tammy Slayton. Anthony Starr said go play Call of Duty. That's true. He did say that. I wonder, can I find that? It's gone. I hate it. If I don't visit things enough, they just go away. Go play Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Hey, have you seen Call of Duty? I voice Call of Duty. So go play that.
Yeah, but Ghosty's only playing Call of Duty because they paid her to. It's not like she cares about Jews. Or anyone else. It's only about Palestine for her. So Ghosty is more anti-Semitic than Fate. I mean, I'm just presenting the tweets. You can draw your own conclusions. Invasions is done. You're right, Dave. I wish people would open their eyes to big issues going on all around us. I agree. Some people often say they aren't into politics, but America right now, you have no choice. It's everywhere. Unfortunately, yeah, it is everywhere because your election's happening November 5th. So, yeah, it's kind of everywhere. I'm so glad I'm Canadian. I'm so glad I don't use the internet all day long. I'm so glad. Would recommend using just less screen time if you have that problem, because I don't use a cell phone. I don't know how you're watching this, but I don't use a cell phone. Like, never. And I'm so happy for that. I'm so glad I never got into the cell phone phase, craze, hype, because it just seems like a lot of people are losing themselves, losing lives. I remember, I think I said this before. Maybe you guys might remember if you were there. But I was in university and I had a bioethics class, biomedicine ethics class from this professor who was visiting from Kenya. And one of the things that he really didn't like was seeing all these children with their headphones plugged into their iPods or whatever. And they wouldn't be interacting with the world. They wouldn't be seeing what's literally right in front of their faces. And that always stuck with me. I'm like, yeah, you're so right, Kenyan professor whose name I don't remember. But, yeah, we need to start unplugging and start realizing what's around us in the world. Like, literally, go touch grass. You know who needs to touch grass? This one. Combat League is dying. Block people's steep profiles. You did a number on Steffi. Did I do a number on Steffi? I like Steffi, though. I certainly like Steffi more than Ghosty, because Ghosty's out here telling me to hate Jews and free terrorists. But, shrug. I mean, let's wait and see what Steffi tells us to do with her trans pussy. Her pretend Botox face selfie. Here's the thing. When you get Botox, you can't move your face. And this is something I would recommend to other people too who are afraid of wrinkles. Just try not smiling, try not emoting with the face. It's really hard to do. I emote all the time with my face. But yeah, unfortunately all of that's doing wrinkles. And this girl is what, 27? Oof, it's a harsh 27. A harsh 27. Okay, so yeah, I'm so sad that, Wayback Machine's not working, so terrible, but I think it's important to pay attention to the world around us. And before we get deeper into the thinny, let's just hear what the world is saying about Israel and Palestine right now. So this was 8 days ago. We've got here we go.
Today, Israel confirmed that Yahya Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, is dead, and justice has been served. And the United States, Israel, and the entire world are better off as a result. And I commend their work.
There was a cut there. I don't know if you noticed that, but there was a little bit of a cut in between better off as a result and I commend their work. There's a little bit of a cut there. But it seems like American politicians, unless this is some deepfake AI bullshit, who knows? But apparently CNN is reporting that Kamala Harris is out there congratulating Israel for killing the terrorist leader of Hamas. Okay, cool. The question is how will Hamas retaliate? Will they elect a new or appoint a new terrorist leader? Because we know people of Palestine don't vote. So are they going to just have a new dictator to have in Hamas? I'm so confused. Like, what's the end game here? So let's see what else is going on in the world.
Tehran's air defense trying to counter the Israeli strikes just before dawn. Over 3 weeks since Iran launched ballistic missiles in the other direction. Yes, the attack was calibrated, designed so as not to provoke all-out war. But this was still the largest direct assault on Iranian soil since the Iran-Iraq war in the 80s.
Okay, so like it's terrible. There's rockets going off in Israel when Iran hit them like a couple of weeks ago. Now Israel is responding, I guess, because they've checked the box with Hamas, and now they're turning their attention to the bigger foe, which is Iran, who has been funding Hamas. Interesting. So it doesn't seem like Israel is putting more efforts into eradicating all of the Palestinian people off the face of the planet with a ethnic cleansing. Doesn't seem like we're going down the route of ethnic cleansing. Seems like Israel is going after the head honchos of terrorism, the leader of Hamas, the Hezbollah leader. Now they're going for Iran. I mean, I don't live in the Middle East. Sounds like it would suck to live in the Middle East, regardless of what side it is. But, I mean, this is where we need to have compassion for absolutely everyone. What about the poor, gentle, and kind folk in Israel who look up at their night sky and see all these bombs? But in the same vein, what about the poor Persian people in Iran who are just trying to hide in their burqa because the government is far too oppressive? And then they see rockets in the sky. Like, are those rockets a sign of liberation or oppression? Like, in Israel, it seems like those rockets are a sign of oppression. But for, like, the poor, kind, and gentle folk of Iran, those could be rockets of liberation. I mean, it's all just so confusing. But to act like any of this is simple, cut, clear, and dry, binary, you know, like there's a definite gender binary here in the Middle East for people like Thinny, like Ghosty Girl, because it has to be pro-Palestine all the way. Israel are the bad guys. It's not bad guys on both sides. And it definitely doesn't seem like genocide. But, I mean, like, for Ghosty Girl, there are no bad guys on the Palestine side. Hamas is great. Terrorists are great. Insane. So insane. So let's continue here, because I think that this is important context when taking a look at the Thinny's tweets. Now, I am a huge fan of these search mechanisms on Twitter, because I am not scrolling through all of the Twitter. I mean, like, scrolling through all of the Twitter is annoying, and I might have to do that for Ghosty Girl, because she does a lot of reposts, retweets, where if you do a search, you can't see what she retweeted. That's the same problem with Dominic Cianciolo. He does a lot of retweets. So if you try searching, it will only search the posts that they have actually authored, that they have published themselves, written the words. So when I type into Twitter and I type in, quote, Palestine from @thethinny, it's going to pull up every single tweet that he has written the word Palestine. Now, this might be like not the best, because we're not getting the full context here. Obviously, like, here you're seeing 2024 and then 2021 right beside each other. But it is very interesting to see that the Thinny has had this long history of supporting Palestinian terrorists. Sweet. Awesome. Great. So, like, I don't know what's going on. I really don't understand what's happening here. So, Morocco has nothing happening right now, and Palestine didn't surrender, so he has all the right to say. So you get the context now. They're just talking about emojis, about gay flags. Yes, because Palestine flags need to be right beside... What? I'm so confused. Why does it go from gay flags to Palestine, Thinny? I'm so confused. I am so confused. So what's going on here? So it seems like the Thinny is turning everything into a conversation about Palestine, when it should be about the LGBT flags. Oh, yes. There's too many flags. So let's continue. It's extremely saddening and heartbreaking to see what's ongoing in #Palestine right now. I'm not Palestinian, but I'm human. War never changes. I ask God to protect the land and all people from any opposing force all over the globe. White hands praying emoji. Ah! I can't with the virtue signal. So he's a white guy. He's virtue signaling for Arabs who don't care about him, Palestinians who don't care about him, because he's never been to Palestine doing anything for them. But the fact that he's posting this on the Twitter, trying to make people feel guilty about save Sheikh Jarrah, Gaza under attack, and this is all the way back in 2021. So let's see if we can find out what a Sheikh Jarrah is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I do that? Sheikh. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh. Okay, this is what it is. So this is Sheikh Jarrah controversy from Wikipedia. I know, it's kind of lazy. I don't like using Wikipedia as sources. But the Sheikh Jarrah controversy originated from Jerusalem, where people were expelled out of parts of Jerusalem. I guess the most notable one that Thinny is talking about is the 2021 crisis. However, the Thinny seems to be very much locked in a biased view of history. So, Palestinian people have been expelled from Jerusalem. However, weren't the Jews also expelled from Jerusalem? This is what I'm saying, that people aren't willing to take a fair and balanced look at things, focusing rather only on one side. So, in 1947, there were about 100 Jewish houses in the neighborhood of East Jerusalem. But East Jerusalem then came under Jordanian rule following the 1948 war, which is what we talked about yesterday, the annexation of the West Bank, where I couldn't understand where Ghosty Girl was putting hashtag decolonize Palestine, when it seems like Jordan was colonizing the West Bank. What? Okay. Make it make sense. The evacuated Jewish residents were resettled in Palestinian homes in West Jerusalem. That's such shit. Such shit. There's such shit on both sides. To act like one side is better than the other, both sides are saying, get out of my city, right? That's not fun. That's not peace. That's not love. But Finney is taking a very definitive stance here with his statement. Oh, I'm trying to get it. Where was it? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. I'm not Palestinian, but I'm war. War never changes. I ask God to protect the land and all people from any opposing force all across the globe. So this is a very anti-Israel tweet. This is a very pro-terrorist tweet, because Palestine at the time, in 2021, has been ruled by Hamas. We saw from other video that Hamas has been killing their gay leader. Hamas has been catching gays and putting them in prison. Like, Hamas has been doing a lot of shit to gays. And I mean, for that alone, I cannot agree with Hamas on a theoretical basis of them attacking gays. I can't support that. So, I mean, much like how I can't support Feet saying all the shit that he said about gays and then attacking gays. So, like, no. But all of this virtue signaling, it's just so disgusting. And to think that I've been blind to it for so long, I've just been living under a rock. What? It's extremely... okay, so let's move on. Here, daily click to help. So this is another one where I am so confused as to how this is helping Palestine. Arab.org. Click to help Palestine. What just popped up? Close. Okay, it's easy. All you have to do is click once a day, every day on the button, and a donation will be made to the refugees of Palestine. Do you think that people on the ground in Palestine are getting money from Arab.org? Or do you think that Arab.org is pocketing the vast amount of money? Then there's overhead charges and costs, and then maybe throwing a penny or two into, like, the last fountain of Palestine? Like, I don't buy it. I don't buy that this is actually helping anything. Much like a lot of those Christian, oh, you can sponsor this poor African mania for the price of a coffee every day. What? No, I don't buy it. All proceeds go to a UN agency. Verify. Your click helps the plight of Palestinian refugees. I can't think of a more basement-dwelling social activist way to help Palestine. Because this is obviously not helping. I am not seeing how it's helping. No one's ever said how it's helping. I'm pretty sure there's probably some lies out there. But unless things are appearing on CNN about how you can click to Palestine, I'm not buying it. Queers for Palestine, clicks for Palestine. This is all just so stupid. So stupid. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Are you clicking for Palestine? Are you queer for Palestine? Let me know. Steffi, hey. Oh, my Lord. Why are you telling me about the Bible? I don't care about the Bible. Oh my word. I see, like, this word annexation. You're throwing it around. Oh, Zionism? Define it. Do you not think that Jews should be allowed to go to Jerusalem? In the same vein, do you think that Muslims should not be allowed to go to Mecca or Medina? Make it make sense, Andrew One-Ups. You sound crazy. Do you use Wiki Scholar? No, I don't. What is that? That's a good way to put it. Bad guys on both sides. That's what I've been thinking. Yeah, there's bad guys on both sides. And hopefully those bad guys are brought to trial. Like, I've heard some terrible things about Israeli armies, peoples, personnel doing things. That should be punished. And I hope it is. But to ask for any more from me, like click for Palestine, when if I go to Palestine, they're gonna effing stone me to death? Yeah, right. No thanks. Cammy is the new leader. She got a promotion. I think Hamas already has a new leader, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Cammy don't support Hamas. Is she really the new leader? Did she get a promotion? I don't know. I don't follow the American politics all the time. So, Kamala now president? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not finding that. It just says she's the vice president. The many identities of the first woman vice president. Why is it many identities? Isn't it just one? What are these many? Is she a schizophrenic? Does she have multiple alters? What on earth? Okay, so here we go. This is another one. So this is from May 26th of this year. I've been more silent the past few days on my timeline. The situation in Gaza and Rafah is too much to stomach, and I don't have a will to live my day to its fullest anymore. Where's that same energy and sympathy for all of the other oppressed people in the world? How about the poor people in Benin or Mali who can't get food because there's military coups going on and corrupt people in charge of governments? Where's the sympathy for those people? Where's the sympathy for decolonizing Africa from China or from Tibet? God, Tibet lives in a world of oppression. I mean, like, you just need to think and you'll find all the oppression there. But he's so focused on Gaza and Rafah, that coming from a white man who is not Palestinian. Like, how does this involve him at all? So innocent civilians are being slaughtered daily in Palestine, and I can only be full of grief for those families. Pretty sure there's death on both sides. If you still justify Israel's need for self-defense, then admit to the war crimes they're committing. Are you kidding me? I am not an international court of justice. I'm pretty sure there's one in The Hague. I don't have to do that. There's already a judicial system that will deal with war crimes. But for you to act that they're war crimes, I don't see the court. Saying that it's war crimes. I don't see anyone being blamed. I don't see Benjamin Netanyahu, president or prime minister of Israel, being put in jail by The Hague. Like, I don't see that happening. So why are you lying to people? Why are you forcing your delusion onto people, the Thinny? I hope with my hand to my heart that this active genocide, once again, where's the proof? Hitler had Mein Kampf. He spoke publicly about Lebensraum. Kristallnacht was a thing. There was so many things targeted against the Jewish people in Germany, in Poland, in Hungary, all at that time. It's not like Israel is trying to kill every single Muslim in the Middle East. That would be a lot. That's not what they're doing. They've said that their problems are with Hamas and the terrorists. That's what they're dealing with. Iran is the one funding the terrorists. Iran needs to be stopped, according to Israel. And you know what? If the Iranian terrorists come to Canada and say death to Canada, well, guess what? They need to be stopped as well. If you're going to reply to this tweet to justify the murder of civilians, then please just don't bother. You just need to be human. Thinny, you need to get off the fucking internet. Touch grass. That's what you need to do. Get a new hobby other than being a political activist. If it was Israel that is under constant attack and civilians were being murdered, we'd be with you rooting for your freedom. We are humans. We have humanity. Stop this genocide. So him acting like this is only because of October 7th. He has been pro-terrorist organizations at least since 2021, according to the searches. If you want to help and can help, there's a list of GoFundMes that you can donate to. The money goes towards families who are trying to flee to safety. Why doesn't Egypt or Jordan do anything about all of those Palestinian refugees? Why don't they open their borders and accept them? Egypt could have saved a lot of lives, but you're blaming Israel as if Israel is committing genocide. No, you're painting it as a genocide because it suits your political motives. Why didn't Egypt do anything? Why didn't Jordan do anything? That's insane. I feel like he does not understand things. I don't know. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Let's see. OMG. So yeah, like I do find Twitter to be more so queer for Palestine. I got told that Twitter is Zionist, but it seems like MK Twitter is very queer for Palestine. And it's kind of scary. Because Palestine don't like me. So, here we go. More and more. Thinny said that he only posts on April and October about Palestine. It seems like he posts whatever month, whatever year about Palestine, because this is such a personal topic for him. Why? Why is this personal for him? I would like to understand better. Why is this a personal issue for him? You stood up for Ukraine. How the fuck did Thinny stand up for Ukraine? Please tell me. You stood up for Ukraine. You can stand up for Palestine. Just because they're not Europeans does not change it. What? Are you kidding me? So if there's a terrorist running a country doing terroristy things, that shouldn't be stopped? So, okay, cool. Fun. Very fun. So it seems like he has this. Today marks 6 months since Israel's active genocide against the people. Nothing justifies murder. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that the majority of Israel, like the kind and gentle folk in Tel Aviv and Haifa, elsewhere, like that nice girl who was on Eurovision from Israel, I'm pretty sure they're not saying murder the Palestinians. And I'm pretty sure they don't believe that they're murdering the Palestinians. They're just singing on Eurovision. Oh my god. You would love my Instagram because I daily post about Sudan, Yemen, Syria, and Palestine. So this is where he posts. It's his Instagram. I don't know I've never seen his Instagram. I got some next video. Thinny's Instagram. I've been vocal about Palestine all this time. This is just the first time you probably notice it. Yes, this is very much true for me. I was not aware of any of this. What's with the leak pages getting political today? First Interloco, now this. I don't know. I don't know what Interloco said. But I don't trust him. But that was from another issue, another time. I do have research or else I wouldn't have tweeted. And basic human rights is not being political. I post about Palestine once every 6 months and have during April and last October. But I see shit from May. And he posts it every single time on Instagram. Who's he lying to? Because when you just look at the tweets one after the other, you can see the lies. And this is how Thinny deals with detractors. Instant response plus new account equals bot. I hope you fed your AI some real information about Palestine. Dude, get real. You're just trying to demean people because you disagree with them? Sure. Okay, cool. I see Thinny. I see him for who he is. This is very nice. LOL. Andrew, stand by what you're saying. If you're so afraid of writing the word Jew, just don't even bother. Ugh. He was a German Jew trying to stop Russian Jews from ruining Germany, the Khazarians. Who? Who are you talking about? What are you talking about, Andrew? Explain yourself. It's from a movie, deals with political oppression. Oh, is that a movie? Remember the 5th of November? Oh, it is. I've never heard of this. Guy Fawkes Night. What? British history? Oh, this is fascinating. Is an annual commemoration observed on 5th of November, primarily in Great Britain, involving bonfires and fireworks display. I know when people were doing that anonymous stuff, that they were using Guy Fawkes masks. And I am familiar with the gunpowder plot, but I wasn't too sure how that intersected with American. Oh, those festivities mostly died out with the onset of the American Revolution. Interesting. LOL, Andrew. I don't need you. Banned. If you're talking all that shit about Jews, you're just as bad as Ghosty and Thinny. Why? God, why do you have to direct your hate towards a specific group of people? The only people I'm looking at are the delusional political activists on Twitter. Yikes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Please unsubscribe. I've been telling people, if you don't like what I'm saying, just go. Just go. Okay, so let's continue. We're still looking at this. Last time I checked, Hamas accepted a ceasefire, then you killed their negotiator and his family. So this is on August. I thought he only posted it about Palestine on April and October. This is August. Media didn't report the same way, and Hamas claimed responsibility. Oh, okay. So this is all about girl killed inside home as Israeli West Bank operation continues. Okay, so Thinny is posting about Israel and lies from the BBC, allegedly. All the time. It would be like me telling you that I never talked about Steffi. That's like what I'm picking up here. Him defending his actions on Twitter is like me telling you, oh, I only talk about Ed Boon 2 times a year. Like, what? What lies? What delusions? Okay. Do you, with a fully developed brain, believe that Hamas has 14,000 members of all ages, including kids, old people, and infants? Well, then why doesn't Hamas just evacuate from Palestine? Why doesn't Hamas just go away then? Why don't they just leave all of those civilians alone? Why must they oppress the civilians? Why are you not calling out the oppressors of the Palestinian people, which is Hamas? That's insane. Like, you're so biased, Thinny. So insane. So I think, like, based on all of this, you can see that he is fully pro-Hamas. Oh, my lord. Hamas accepted multiple deals, even the ones proposed by Israel, and Israel backed down every single time. Also, I don't took credit for the firing. Oh, what is that? Israeli Defense Force? Question? Or I don't fuck. How do you abbreviate this? Also, IDF took credit for the firing. Hamas had nothing to do with it. Damn, you drink propaganda every day when you wake up? What? Wait, so What? Israel kidnapped children and women, and those people are now dead. What I'm saying, there's a difference in treatment. All claims of sexual abuse by Hamas were denied. Okay, so let's believe the terrorists when they say they didn't rape anyone. Got it. Sweet. Wow, the questionable morals coming out here is crazy. I'm not sure if I can find it. There was something that I saw before. How many times has Hamas offered to the well-tended 2 hostages and Israel refused? Does Thinney know anything about these hostages? Does he see them? I haven't seen them. I'm pretty sure their families haven't seen them, but Thinney has. Israel, wait, is he part of Hamas? Israel is starving the Palestinians, and that's a war crime. Wait, is he working for the International Department of Justice? Is he part of the International Criminal Court? I think it's the ICC in The Hague. International Criminal Court, ICC. I can't spell Hague. Hague? Yeah. Also in the Netherlands. Do they work for them? I mean, like, are they Dutch and do they work for the ICC? That he knows that it's a war crime? Is he a lawyer? Is Thinney a lawyer or just some grifter? A political activist? What is he? Palestine has no army for it to be a war. Okay, but Hamas is being funded with Iran military and guns and money. I'm so confused. October 7th was not when this started. Israel has illegal settlements or checkpoints all over Palestine and the West Bank. Once again, do we not remember when Jordan decided to kick out all of the Jews from East Jerusalem in 1947, 1948? Or when Jordan annexed the West Bank and tripled the population of Jordan, going from 400,000 to 1.3 million. Like, we're acting like there's only one bad side here, or that there's only been one perpetrator of bad things. And he's really just blaming Israel. He's not looking at the full picture. It's so disheartening, so dissettling. So, yeah, I think there are some... okay. Now this is where I have to say Thinney has to touch grass. He is fully purporting conspiracy theory. It's proven that Israel are the ones who killed their own during the festival. This is a new one. This is a fucking new one. Not that Israel was the one who killed their own during the festival. Guys, can you tell me, is this true? I haven't done all the research. Maybe this is true. But it sounds just as wild as flat Earth, we've not gone to the moon, and that XY equals female. What's going on here? This is insane. Can this be thumbnail? Can this be thumbnail? Okay, this can be thumbnail. If we try hard enough, hopefully this will be the thumbnail. So I am kind of over Thinney and Ghosty being such simps for terrorist organizations. I mean, you can like Muslims and you can like Jews. I think that there is places in our hearts for both. We don't have to be blaming one specific group, Andrew One-Ups. I don't understand why you're so anti-Semitic, Andrew One-Ups. But this is just killing me. This is just killing me that now he's on Twitter and apparently Instagram, because I'm going to have to go look at Instagram on the Thinney, where he's putting out conspiracy theories that Israelis killed their own Israelis so that they could start a war. I mean, like, I laugh. It's terrible. It's 6:25 a.m. Go to sleep. I like being asleep at 6 in the morning. But this is, I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is really hurting my brain because I feel like we are being forced a lot of lies. Just a lot of lies. And it makes me sad that this is the state of Mortal Kombat. Like, Mortal Kombat, it's official. Game is dead. No one's talking about the game. No one's playing the game. Let's see how many people are playing the game. Oh, wow. A little bump up for the weekend. Typically, we're getting 1,400, 1,500 on Steam playing it concurrently. Now we're up to 2,000. Very nice. Maybe it's alive. Yeah, right. But game is patently dead. There is no hope for game. And what we can be looking forwards to is people like the Thinny making up conspiracy theories about the Jews, making up conspiracy theories about Israel, about history, trying to push a pro-terrorist agenda where he fully sympathizes with Hamas in his tweets, saying that the hostages are well tended to. Wait, but I thought it was Israel that killed their own. So how is it that Israel killed their own on October 7th, and yet somehow Hamas is holding all of the hostages? Can we get some sort of coherence in the argument? Not one moment Israel killed their people on October 7th, and then the next moment Hamas is looking after, well, those hostages from October 7th. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating because it just makes no sense. So I don't know how anyone is taking this fool seriously at all when he's contradicting himself, putting out there these conspiracy theories. Fun. Proven. Israel are the ones who killed their own during the festival. Very nice. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Are you enjoying all of this politics? I'm not. I left a dislike. You should leave a dislike too. Get out of here, unsubscribe, whatever have you. Live stream's over. But if you really enjoyed it, please do support the channel. Join the Jaded Bunny fam. I'm only here because of my brothers and sisters. Love you all so much. We had a wonderful Koth yesterday. Oh, Kara, it would have been nice if you were at the Koth. It was so much fun. Oh, and we sort of had like a I'm not a biologist moment yesterday too. It was so good. It's just funny. It's the same day as our election. So yeah, like I kind of want to see this movie now that you're talking about, Kara. That's good. I like the movie Sweet November. It's a romantic comedy. Okay, Stuffy, you know what? On our date night, we're going to go watch it together. I like this. This is very good. I can't believe the Thinny really forgot about video games. Here's the thing. These guys are burying their political ideologies with lots of tweets about video games. Had I not been purposefully searching for these things, I never would have found them. But it's not hard if you know how to do, quote, enter search phrase, quote, parentheses from, colon, at sign, account name, end parentheses. I've memorized that well because that's how I use it, Twitter, to search up all the shit that people like to say. Yeah, very nice. Hey Dave, how are you doing? Kenny Bomb said sorry to the PC players, and now he said PS5 players. Gee. That's okay. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen his apology. But, I haven't even been thinking about Kenny Bomb. Because I've been more so focused on these idiots who are supporting organizations that say death to Canada. I think anyone saying death to Canada, death to America, death to Israel needs to be stopped. That needs to be stopped. Lol, Kenny Bomb, I'm sorry I missed it. V for Vendetta is the movie I meant. It's good. Oh, okay. I should watch it. I've heard of that. Never seen it. Okay. Love you guys so much. I'm praying for all of you that there are no rockets in your skies overhead. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.